Okay, I've been asked to make a video or take some pictures of a product that's not working. I've purchased quite a few items from Banggood in the past, and with some of the issues, which were very few back in the beginning, if I had a problem, I let them know. They sent another one out. Bing, bang, boom, no problem. Here lately, the last couple of purchases that I've had problems with, Banggood is requiring you to send pictures of the problem. If I have something that's not working, or has an intermittent issue, or will come on and go off when it's not supposed to. If there's a physical problem that you can see, or if it's damaged, you can take a picture of a damaged product. That I understand. When you have a product that's not working and they require a picture of it, what are they asking? I've sent pictures of the product they sent me, and then they say, well, no, we want to see it in its failed state. Well, that's it. It's in its failed state. It's not working. It's not coming on. With this particular item, I went ahead and I took it apart to see if I could find out internally what the problem was. Most of this stuff is pretty simple. I've been piddling around with LEDs, LED controllers. I bought a Bluetooth unit, and it never would communicate with my Android. We even tried Apple, wouldn't work. Sent an email to Banggood. They said, well, send me pictures of the item not working. So I took a picture of it and sent it to them. Well, we need to see it, and they sent me a reply back saying that they wanted to see it in an installed state. And so I hooked it up to my power supply, and I had my phone there and showed that it, wouldn't communicate. Never was good enough. I think what the new game is they force you to email back and forth until you just give up, which a lot of big companies do. If a company owes you $20, they've overcharged you, they'll just play phone tag and email tag with you until it's just not worth it to you and you give up, which is chicken. I'll leave it at that. So anyway, this LED controller, I decided to stay away from the Bluetooth because the cheap electronics, I know we're buying cheap electronics, it's mass produced. I figure, well, maybe that's a little too technical for them. I'll just stay with the stuff that runs on IR. This thing never worked from the get-go, and I sent pictures of the unit plugged in and everything. It wasn't good enough for them. They said they wanted to see it doing what I was complaining about. My problem is it never powered up. I don't know if this will focus good enough, but this yellow ground, which is the LEDs complete their circuit via ground. The yellow one was not even connected to the board. It was just a cold solder. And if you'll look at this SMC chip here, there's a glob of solder grounding out two of the pins. And up here there is a wire that's melted and more cold solder joints. It's connected, but if I move it around a little bit, it'll fall off. So Banggood, there's the problem. This is my complaint. If I have to stop and make videos and take pictures and send emails back and forth, it's not worth buying your product. When you have a customer that spends a few $100s, every couple of months, and you're not having a bunch of warranty concerns with them, that they're not scamming you, I think that you should probably take a look at that. I mean, that's how I would handle it. If I had one customer in particular that everything we sent out was a warranty concern, then yeah, I would want to investigate further. But at this point, Banggood is making it to where it is not convenient to do business with them. It's fantastic to have mass-produced, low-grade or low-cost electronics. I'm piddling around with stuff I would have never bought. I never would have, probably would have never purchased an Android board personally. I probably would have not bought some of these controllers that I bought for, you know, gimbals and drones, and it's got me to open my horizons and fiddling around with some of the stuff that I just never would have done, because if I could spend $10, it's the dollar to fun ratio's there. If I've got to spend $40 to try something, a dollar to fun ratio, you know, it may not be something I enjoy, so I'm not willing to throw $40 away just to see if I like it. So Banggood's got a place, but I think Banggood, as far as I'm concerned, is getting to a point to where it's too difficult to deal with them on their warranty concerns, and I've had a few here lately. I went for 2 or 3 years, and I think I never had, but maybe one product that I think it was damaged in the mail. I don't know if it's quality control or the business is just getting bigger and they're, you know, selling more and more product. I don't know what the deal is. Don't really care, but it's unfortunate because there's a lot of things that you can have a lot of fun with. It's great working with kids with this cheap stuff, you know, if you see if it's something that you like and it's opened the door for you, then you can move on and buy some higher end equipment. But like I said, this having to stop and do what I'm doing right now, I don't have time for it. Especially if we're going to have to do this more and more often because of the lack of quality control and failure products that are failing. So anyway, Banggood, this is the video that you wanted me to make. Now I've got.
And he came to a door. And he looked inside. Father, yes son, I want to kill you. Mother, I want to. Come on, baby, take a chance with us. Come on, baby, take a chance with us. Come on, baby, take a chance with us and meet me at the back of the blue bus. Do not blue rock on that blue bus. Do not. Come on, yeah. This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end. It hurts to set you free, but you'll never follow me. The end of laughter and soft light. The end of night.